Hello again. I'm Kulin Patel, actuary and partner at KA Pandit Actuaries and Consultants, India's oldest actuarial consulting firm. Today's video is on the assumptions used for employee benefits valuations, another critical piece of the puzzle for our valuation exercise coming up this year. So why do we need to have assumption settings? Well, assumptions will be the basis upon which we project a lot of the amount of the benefit into the future. And also, we determine when those benefits are going to be paid. And the probabilities of that are the assumptions that we need to use. For accounting valuations, the accounting standards dictate that assumptions are to be best estimate in nature and should be consummate to the time horizon of the benefits that you are going to be paying out, and therefore tend to be much longer term in nature. And it's a long term view that we're looking at, and there should be an element of consistency and progression about that long term view for the different valuations that we conduct from period to period. We have two big categories of assumptions that we make. They are the demographic assumptions and the financial assumptions. So here are some examples of your demographic assumptions. We have things like your attrition rate, your mortality rate, and for compensated absence evaluations, you will have your leave utilization rate as well. So these are just some of the examples that you have. Now, when we come to the financial assumptions, here are some examples. For benefits that are related to salary, we will have to project the salary growth, allowing for inflation, allowing for promotion and development of the business. We have medical inflation for those few plans that have benefits related to medical insurance or hospitalization, for example, or other medical benefits. We have our discount rate, or the interest rate at which we express all our future projections into today's present value, and this is the allowance of the time value of money. That's the discount rate. And then finally, under some of the accounting standards like AS 15 revised in India, you still need your assumption for the return on assets as well. So that's some of those financial assumption examples. And how do we decide all of these various assumptions? Well, the discount rate tends to be dictated by the accounting standard itself and is either a high quality corporate bond yield, or in countries where there is not an evolved and highly developed market in corporate bonds, you will use the government bond rate, consummate again to the expected term or duration, as we call it, over which your liabilities will emerge on average. The other sort of assumptions are really a combination. It's a bit of a science and a bit of an art, looking at past trends, looking at future expectations of the business, looking at company-specific factors, looking at industry-wide factors as well. And so you need to do a bit of diving in to make sure you're getting the most appropriate and best estimate assumptions. And someone to bring into the loop here when you're setting your assumptions is your actuary and your auditor as well. And it's a collaborative exercise there. And so for KAP, where we're helping you is we have thousands of companies worth of assumptions that have been made. And so we can help you give some context to the benchmarks at your fingertips. We are constantly researching on the evolution of assumptions in the industry. For example, last year we did a series of articles on how experience and assumptions have evolved during the COVID pandemic. We look at specific company trend analysis, looking at all your past experience and actual data. And we can also help you in various scenarios when we're setting the assumptions as to what the impact of different assumptions will be on your results going forward. So hope you enjoyed that. Hope you found that useful. See you next time. KA Pandit, we work for you wherever your business takes you. Thank you and bye-bye.